Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the fact that Binance Coin has made a new all-time high respective to Bitcoin. It is one of the only altcoins that is actually near its highs on the Bitcoin pair, and it has incredible relative strength. So if you enjoy the content, please do consider leaving a like and subscribing. Also, this channel is sponsored by FTX.us, which is my exchange of choice for buying cryptocurrencies like BNB. You can check them out with the link in the description below, and through my referral code SNOWYCRYPTO, you can get a 5% discount on your trading fees. So let's dive into the charts here, and as we can see, Binance Coin is breaking out of this extremely long range on the Bitcoin pair. Now, this is extremely bullish for Binance Coin because when you have a consolidation period for the last 66 weeks, you really start to build up a base, a lot of accumulation, and a lot of support is starting to build up. And when you get that breakout, it typically means that you're leaving this accumulation phase and you're ready to continue the longer term uptrend. So when I zoom out here, you can see the trend since January of 2021 has been in this massive uptrend. So what we are looking at here is a continuation of the longer term uptrend, and essentially we have this rectangle pattern with the range high around 0.012 and the range low around 0.0068. Now again, this is the BNB Bitcoin ratio, so what this would mean if we are to continue this longer term uptrend is that Binance Coin would continue to outperform Bitcoin. So it would have relative strength against Bitcoin. So for example, let's say Bitcoin were pumping and it went up 10%, that would mean Binance Coin would be moving up at a pace faster than 10%. And that's the outperformance that we like to see within our altcoins because they do tend to take higher risks. Now, what this would do is it would bring a lot of relative strength into the BNB USD pair. So if I switch over to the Binance Coin pair against USD, you can see that we're at this level here coming up into resistance, but essentially we've been holding the lows, right? We've been holding the range low around $183. This was the level of support that held back in February of 2021. We're holding this area as support and we're starting to go back up to the middle of the range. And a lot of other altcoins have actually done a breakdown where they've lost this support level and continued lower, formed lower lows, and turned the macro structure into some sort of bearish trend. But with Binance Coin, to me, it just looks like this longer term consolidation and sideways trend, even though, yes, we are down pretty significantly from the all-time highs. And to me, the next logical level of resistance here is coming up around $317. This is correspondent to the 20-week simple moving average. You can see that we've rejected off this level 2 times, once in January of this year as well as April. Okay, so this is the next logical level we can have resistance at. So if BNB Bitcoin is continuing to break out, that could push Binance Coin on the USD pair above this level and starting to reclaim that moving average. And that's the relative strength that we'd like to see, and that's why the BNB Bitcoin ratio is so important, because it can help the Binance Coin USD pair perform pretty well and start to reclaim some of those key resistance points. So again, we have resistance around $317. This level is going to continuously move down because this is a 20-week average. If we go back 20 weeks ago, you can see how we were closing around $400. So that is going to average down, and this is going to be downward sloping resistance. If we can reclaim this, then I think that gives a lot more strength to Binance Coin, and it starts to lead me to believe that we might start targeting some of these lower highs. So I'm really looking at this lower high in April, formed around $462. If we can actually reclaim this level, whether it be in a week or a few months, when that happens, that's going to be a very bullish sign for me. Then I'm going to start to target these all-time highs around $700. Now, obviously, we're still in a bear market, so we have to tame our expectations. But once again here, the BNB Bitcoin ratio looks very strong, and I do think we could be seeing a continuation of the longer term uptrend, which would make that possible for the BNB USD pair to reach some of those lower highs. And keep in mind, in prior bear markets, we have seen select altcoins that have done very well. So for example, last market cycle, we had Chainlink form a new all-time high in 2019, even though the rest of the market was very bearish. So it is possible during these bearish environments to see select altcoins do pretty well, but they are few and far between. Now, before I'm starting to get extremely bullish and start to target those lower highs, I do want to see more confirmation. We have not had a weekly close above the range high as of this moment. We do have a weekly close coming up here in a few days, so it is going to be important to watch out for that. But if we can get some more confirmation, having some closing prices upwards above the range highs and maybe a little bit more consolidation, then I'm going to start to see a little bit more confirmation that we might be starting to continue the longer term uptrend once again and then target some of those higher valuations on the BNB Bitcoin ratio. Now, it is important to understand the risks and the invalidation point on where I would be wrong on this. So if the BNB Bitcoin ratio is coming back within this range, having the closes back in this level, then I would be wrong. Then this would look like a failed breakout. And ultimately, I wouldn't think that we're going to start targeting those upwards levels until we can actually see a definitive and more convincing breakout. And once again, that would just be a failed breakout and most likely would mean we have some more consolidation to go before we actually see a new trend in place, as opposed to this longer term sideways and accumulation. So once again, I hope you guys enjoyed the content and the analysis. If you want to show some support, please do leave a like and subscribe, and consider checking out our sponsors over at ftx.us with the link in the description below. So as always, I will see you in the next one.